They're in the starter's hands now. All right, look out fourth from the left-hand side, Will Savage. Legs come up. Nice little wade now for the guys. And you see that? That's the difference. The opportunity to take one or two extra steps. And you'll see Savage look to take a move. Now, he took out one of the rounds of the Kellogg's Nutri-Grain Surf League as well. So from Trig, representing the WA back in, I think he was a part of the Pearlers in that competition. And we can see at the moment, look at the pace on here, Troy. They're absolutely flying out towards the first can.
Yeah, so I mentioned before, Max Anderson, local be one to watch in the swim. He's actually sitting this one out, and we've got Matt Collis coming in. So Matt's out in the lead, which is good for him because he's a very, very strong board paddler, as is Will Savage. So this could be a really tough battle between these two. If they're up the front going into the board, they might just put a big gap in, and it's going to come down to that ski again.
Yeah, look at this, and look at the compactors there. I tell you what, there'll be plenty of elbows flying with the boys. There's no love lost around that first can. And the other thing I love to see, Ben Johnson, who won the 1K earlier today, he's also in there mixing as well with the irons, which is great to see. So we can see him go round at the moment, and that's Matt Collis there from our city. The city out in front at the moment, and right next to him, Will Savage. And what a great battle between these two youngsters. Truly, you know these youngsters and Simon as well. Savage and that of Matt Collis, great youngsters coming through the movement.
Yeah, so it is. So, Will Savage, he's still, I think, maybe he's under 19 still, and he'll be wanting to add another open title this year. But at this stage, it looks like it's Matt just with a slight lead there. And again, Matt Collis is a phenomenal board paddler. We saw him take out Phil Clayton last round. He's going to be really, if he's up there anywhere towards this end of this board, you know he'll be fresh heading into the ski.
Yeah, we've got a pack of about four that's broken away at the moment. As you mentioned, Matt Collis, and I was really impressed with his board leg, actually, and of that round two. But you can see Will Savage mixing him as well. So not only is this a fast race for these guys, it's also a very tactical race. It's still a little bit of assistance in the ocean, but there's still they need to race smart and look to assist. You see Savage looking to stand up. Collis, look at that, the legs of Collis, and that's youth and enthusiasm as well. The opportunity just to keep going.
Kai Marchetto right there as well, who's wearing the Secret Harbour hat. So he's had a blinder. Kai Marchetto just got to get that mongrel grunt into the competition, into his competition. Come on, Kai Marchetto. Here we go. Back to you, Ty.
Yeah, we got 5 under 17s in this, and I was just having a chat to Marchetto's dad, actually, and he's had a great swim. So here we go. It's hammer time now for the boys. So look at Savage. Savage knows Collis is a good board paddler. He'll look to get a possible sit on him. I wouldn't be surprised if he drifts across and sits on his back wash, and as we speak, look at that. Bang, there he goes. That's a smart race there from Will Savage. Now you can see Marcello there as well coming through Kai, and you got back there to Trig as well. So it's a race in 2 out in front, and now the chase pack as they're coming through.
All about getting across the top of this apex, True, isn't it? You've got the overhead shots there in the drone just sitting in, and Matty Collis with a nice start, but he is the gun. He's the state board champion, as you said, all about getting on his wash.
Yeah, so look, the tactics here is quite interesting. So Wills obviously knows what he's going to do. He's going to sit on that wash. Matt might have already worked out that he's not going to be able to shake him, so this pace is dropped right down. He's controlling it from the front down to his stomach, and he's just holding back, so he'll know he'll be fresh when he gets onto that ski leg.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head there, Truey. A smart racer will always beat a fast racer. And Matt Collis, look at him, he's cruising. He'll come around this next can and he'll accelerate and chase every bit in the ocean. Watch the change in tempo. At the moment, the stroke rate is around 60. He'll accelerate off this last can. Here he comes in this can now. Personally, I would lie down myself, but you see it's harder to turn around your knees and then up on the inside. Now they'll go. The boys will open the sails up, lift the rating and chase everything in the ocean.
I reckon Kai Marchetto is still sitting in third, so he will be absolutely stoked with that, the young fella representing Secret Harbour today. What a great tactical race. Back to you, Troy. You've got the shots.
Yeah, so Matt Collis has just picked it up. He's sitting up for a bit of a rest, just giving his face a bit of a wipe, getting himself set. Will Savage has come round. I think he wants to hit that ski leg first, so he's just come up. We see great drone footage there. Will just milking those runs. Matt might be saving a bit of energy. Will on that run, working hard just out of camera, but that's turned into a little wave, and look, that might just about be the race.
Yeah, true. The difference there was that Will Savage ran with the ocean where Matty was fighting the grain a little bit, and that was advantageous for him to pick up 10 to 15 metres. Savage comes down now. Now, for both these under 17s, and the crowd gets right behind him here along the barriers, the big thing here with these youngsters, they're going into, to be honest, probably their weakest discipline of the three. So it's all about Savage to get bum in seat and get the boat speed up as quick as he can. Collis on the chase here, but just another great race in the open here, Simon.
Yeah, it sure is, mate. What a great piece of surf work. Just sat back, just used a bit of powder, he made for 10 strokes and he was away. That could be the race. Matty Collis on board now. Kai Marchetto still sitting in third. So Ethan Jackson comes past now, City of Perth. Big cheer from all the girls. The girls love Ethan Jackson. Go, Jacko.
And we just see Daniel Snook there coming around, I think, in the 6th there for Sorrento, which is good for him. He'll be happy with that position so far. But Will Savage, we saw just a real difference of, the first 2 or 3 strokes. Will got on and paddled hard for 3. Matt got on, a little fumble, sort of dropped his head. And that's pretty much where Will knew that he had that race sewn up. So about a 4 to 5 length lead. And we know that once you turn right, you're going to accelerate and it'll turn into 6 lengths.
And you can see that the toughness of an iron person race. We looked at the board in terms of rating. Now, the ski rating, as you mentioned about Matty Collis, the ratings dropped a little bit. And that's just a sign of fatigue in the third leg of an iron. Now, around they come now. Will Savage in there in 1. Back to Matt Collis. And then back to Trigg there in 3 as well. So the big telling factor here, the change in the momentum of this whole race was that last 20 metres on the board where Savage ran with the ocean like he's now on the ski. And there you go, Will Savage. He'll cruise in now on the top of this runner for a win in the Open in round 3.
Glenn Eldon's just gone in. Glenn Eldon, a former state Ironman champion as well. Ty, back to you. Exciting conclusion of the Ironman. That is a superb surf racing from Will Savage from a Trigg.
Yeah, Will Savage won, and we've got Matty in 2, and coming through there, Max as well. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for the round 3 SunSmart Surf League Iron Champion, Will Savage. Maxie Hunter in 3rd. He's picked up a nice little wave there from Trigg coming through as well. 2nd there, Matty Collis from City. And isn't this healthy for Western Australian surf life-saving? The youngsters, under 17 years of age coming through. I know Will Savage took out the 17 and the Open Iron last year at the State Championships. Well done, Matty in 2nd.
Great racing, and I'll come to Ethan Jackson crossing the line now. So good ski leg from Jacko from the City of Perth. Kai Marchetto, one of the young guns who's on the way up, emerging. Good race from the 2 youngsters. What nice work from Jacko.
And we've got the depth as well.
Sorry, Ty.
Yeah, the depth of the irons coming through. So ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together. This is one of the hardest events of today coming through. The Cottesloe crew coming through. We got 1, 2 there, Mullaloo as well. Fremantle coming through, attempted high 5 by the handler. And what about the jobs of the handler too, Simon? One of the toughest jobs to do, the handlers. Oh, great finish here between Fremantle and Mullaloo. Oh, we'll go to the judges with that one. Great racing, boys. Well done.
All about the points. Glenn Eldon's about to hit the sand down here for Ironman champion. He is a legend of the sport here in WA. Ty. We'll go to our interview shortly when all the competitors are home. Glenn Eldon finishes another Ironman race here in Western Australia. Big Benny Johnson gets himself home, the winner of the 1K beach run today. Well done, Benny. Glenn Eldon, folks. Big hand for Glenny Eldon. Comes across the line now. Nice work from the veteran. We are going down to our winner with Ty Dowker.
Yeah, we're down here on the finish line with our round 3 SunSmart Ironman champion, Will Savage. How was it out there, Will?
Oh, yeah, it was pretty tough racing. I mean, not very much assistance coming in, so I had to go hard for the whole race.
Mate, I love the amount of youth. I think we had 5 under-17s racing that race, and obviously Matty took it out pretty hard in that first swim leg.
Yeah, he did go out pretty quick, and it was hard to keep up, but I just managed to stay on his tail for quite a lot of the race.
Now, going out on the board, I saw that the tempo really dropped, and Matt was racing tactically as well. Dropped the tempo because you're seeing on his tail, but then we really opened up coming home in the board leg.
Yeah, on the way out we just dropped a little bit, tried to get a little bit of recovery. And then on the way in we sent it back in just as fast as we could, see if we get in front.
Now, we're live stream round around Australia and around the world as well. Give us a bit of an insight. You're the current Western Australian Ironman champion, under 17 and open. Give us an insight to how many sessions you do training a week in terms of swim, board, ski, and run and gym.
Yeah, throughout the week I train every day, every night basically. Got like 1 or 2 gym sessions each week, 3 or 4 swims, and then got the rest board and iron training in the afternoons.
Mate, where do you fit anything else in?
Yeah, I don't have much time for much else, but you know, when you do the sport, you got to give it your all.
Well, you put the input in, you get the output as well. He has some great results thus far this year as well. State titles and national championships. He's a great youngster coming through. He's getting older, actually. But keep an eye out. A great name for the future in Western Australia surf life saving and in Australian surf life saving. Our round 3 winner, Will Savage. Well done.
Thank you very much.